Well, good morning anyone joining now. My name is Flavius and I'm gonna be looking today to the new proposed PTR change for the core cards. I have not seen any of them, so for me it's gonna be a surprise. Let's start. Let's look at the first one. Okay, so they just cleaned the text on this one. Doesn't say what is, so I'm just gonna ignore. Spirit Beasts. So it's gonna go from a 1/1 to a 2/2. That's strange. I search for Spirit Beast, it gives me the Beast Furry Shaman. Ah. I am confused. See. Mana? No. Oh, I get it. So you'll summon a 2/2 Spirit Beast instead of a 1/1. I wonder what the Spirit Beast will be. If it's an Amazon, might be a good thing. Carnage Sweep. Now this is a staple. It says change from 6 mana to 5. It's already 5 mana. So it's going to change from dealing 2 damage to all creature. If you have a relic, remove 3 durability, destroy all creatures too. Deal your relic's strength to each enemy character, then destroy it. So it's a nerf. It's a difference between destroying everything and just dealing damage. I think ward protects either, so I think this is a nerf. Avalon Strike, I've seen this one. So it's kind of like the mage spell. Now it's instead of dealing 12 damage, it will deal 4 damage, but you won't take 1 durability. So it's not great. It's like the mage spell but worse. Still need a relic. Opalized Roots. Obliterate 4 random cards in your void, add a random nature to your hands. If your void is empty, heal your god for 6. So now what is going to do? Add 5 random 3 mana nature creatures to your hand and reduce their cost by 1. Ooh. So instead of adding 4 random nature cards, it has 5 random 3 mana nature creatures and reduce their cost by 1. Wow. So let's have a quick look at the 3 mana costs for nature. Let's see a comment here. Okay, let's look at nature. Sorry, where did my link go? Oh. Now, can I order this by god? Let's see the nature creatures. The 3 mana ones. Alright. Well, no, this doesn't affect the dogs, unfortunately. Affects this. The Rapid Bear, which I think it's gonna be buffed. And the goat. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a good card. So talking about Opalized Roots. So instead of adding 4 random nature cards to your hands, you will add 5 random 3 mana creatures, nature creatures, and reduce their cost by 1. So your next turn, so let's say you turn 5, use one of the mana things, use this card, and the next turn you can fill the board with these 3 creatures. With 3 of the 5 ones you get. I think it's quite a good card. Obviously, you can even combo with a refresh mana. Talking about this one, especially this one here. I like this change. Opalized Roots. Oh, smites. See what they're saying. So it goes from destroy a random creature with the highest strength to destroy the strongest creatures. Am I missing something here? Because I don't get the difference. Destroy a random creature with the highest strength to destroy the strongest creature. It's the same thing. What makes it different from the highest strength to the strongest creature? What does that mean? Ah, strong is the total stats. Okay. Okay, I think that's a good change. Just makes it a bit more clear, I guess. In case there is a in case the creatures match in strength. Rapture Dance. Alright. This is a good card as well. What they're gonna do with it? They're gonna change to deal damage to each enemy creature equal to the number of enemy creatures on the board. To target an enemy creature, deal its strength in damage to each other creature. So I think that affects your creatures as well. I don't know. Sounds like a bit of a nerf. It will still work. Especially you don't have to wait for your opponent's board to be huge. You just need to pick the strongest one and that should be enough to clear the rest. But it will affect you as well. I think it's an okay change. Raise Death. Guys, I'm recording this, but I'm also streaming at the same time on Twitch, so if you have any questions or any opinions, I will try and have a look. Raise Death. Oh. Reddit likes to go back to the main page when I get out. Let's search here. So pull a creature from your void to the board. Okay. I think that's better, which means you can play 2 of these cards, and that could be a bad thing for the opponent. I think it's a buff. It doesn't summon, it actually pulls the creature. Usually when it summons, it does bring the creature, so between summon and pull, I guess you don't get the summon effects of any other cards that have any effect like when you summon does something. So it just pulls the creature until you're bored. So just imagine using this with 8-9 mana creatures. Now you can justify having 2 of these. It's a buff. I like it, especially because I like that. Staff of Shards. I don't know much about these cards. Deal 1 damage, then deal 1 damage to your opponent's god and remove. Okay. So it's going from durability 3 to 4. And then what's it gonna do? Deal 1 damage to an enemy and then remove 1 durability from this relic. It's a nerf. Because this used to do 2 damage in total. Now it just deals 1, but 4 times. It's like a way of buffing your own hero power if you're using the deal 1 damage. But this is a slow play. I don't think people are gonna play this. Revivification. Okay, so it's gonna be a 3 mana, so this looks like it's a big change. Heal your god for 3, add 3 random 3 or less mana cost wild creatures to your hands. What? To heal your characters for 3, summon 2 random 1 mana wild creatures. Well, the first thing they're saying it changes from, it doesn't, unless this is already a change on PTR. But basically this is going to be a 3 mana, heal your characters for 3. Strange saying characters, so I guess your minions and you. And summon 2 1 mana wild creatures. I don't know about this one. Zelda's March. I think this is I've seen barely no play of this card. I don't think it's a good card, so let's see what they're gonna do. So it's gonna be a 7 mana. And it's gonna do fill your board with a 2/2 acolytes, and each of your creatures gain protected. I don't like it. I think it's still weak. Next. Guys, I'm sorry if I'm going too fast, but there's a lot of these. Penitence. Just reading the comments. Raise Death is now a nerf, not being able to take enemy creatures though. Oh, you're right. You're right. I missed that. Let's go back to it. Raise Death. Oh, it was from any void. Oh, I see. I actually like this aspect because you were taking advantage of your opponent's creatures, like the ramp mages before. Still like the card. The thing is, you'll be able to use twice on your own creatures, and that is really good at the mana lock thing, so. I also missed the tag for creature being removed from Avalanche. What is Avalanche? Oh, let's see. Why? I probably need to log in because Reddit keeps going back to the main page. What did I miss, Zero? Well said. Yeah, you can target the god now with I think it's still weak, but could be 4 damage to the face. I mean, you have a better one for that. You have the deal 1 damage to any character, a 1 mana 3 damage. So it's better than this, but obviously the creature or the god needs to be damaged. So you will probably see some play because it will still probably be a solid card for some sort of aggro slash control warrior. So yeah, well said there. Well said there. Let's go back to Penitence. So it's gonna go from 7 to 6 mana. Transform an enemy creature with 4 or more attack into a 2/2 acolyte. Gain control of the acolytes. It gains protected and ward. I mean, I'm not reading the change yet, but they really go around the acolytes a lot. And the acolytes at the late stage is just, I don't know. So now it transforms an enemy creature into a 2/2 acolyte. Gain control of the acolytes. Okay. I don't like it. Don't like it. I think these cards are still not great. Talia. So what does this do? Pull any cards in your opponent's hand that cost 2 or less onto the bottom of their deck. What is it going to do now? So it looks like it's some sort of... It's going to go from a 4/3 to a 2/2. Okay, that's bad. To gain control of enemy creature with sleep. It says gain control of enemy creature. It doesn't say until the end of the turn, so he actually steals it. Wow. This is actually strong. This is way better. It will be a 6 mana 2/2, and it gains control of an enemy creature with sleep. and it's permanent. Wow. You guys can imagine which cards are going to be using with it. Will be used with this card. This one. Okay, that's it's a buff. I like it. Yeah, she was very weak. See, Loki and Disciple, another card I don't know. What does it do? Hidden flank, whenever this creature attacks a god, a random enemy creature is put to sleep. Okay. So it's gonna go from a 7 mana 6/8 to a 4 mana 4/4. That reminds me of something else. It reminds me of the other cards. That also has a similar effect. Hidden characters damaged by this creature gain sleep. I don't know why it says characters, because you can't put the god on sleep, or can you? That would be a nice effect. You'll stop the god from using the god power. But it doesn't put to sleep, so it's a worse card still. He still needs to attack, so maybe as a preparation for the other card we just talked, Telia? So I don't know. Famished Ghoul. I've seen this card in Zoo Death. See, what does it do now? So it's going to be a 3/2. Whenever friendly creature dies, you draw cards. Meh. Okay, Bomb Fly, we know this one. They're just changing the... it's gonna go from Wild to a Nether. I know that has some synergy with Nethers and Anubians. Oh, Sand Scorpion. They're changing this one again. For you guys who don't remember, you were able to target anything. You were able to target any minion with Afterlife. Now it has to be a Nubian, so let's see what they're gonna do now. So it's gonna be a 2/5 instead of 1/4. Select an Nubian from your void and trigger its Afterlife. What's the change here? Select a creature from your void and trigger its Afterlife. To select an Nubian from your void. That has already been done. So they're just buffing to a 2/5. I like it. I think there's gonna be some Anubian synergy I like. Writhing Spirits. So this creature is damaged by this creature. Get burn +1. You'll play a card in your hand. So what does it do now? This is funny. Is this a troll? It's gonna change from roar. Oh no, never mind. They are taking out the burn. It just obliterates a card in your hands. I don't know. Don't think it's good. Unless you're playing Zoo and then you're playing a lot of. If you're playing a lot of one mana creatures, this is a good card. If your deck is basically Zoo. Cerberus. You know what? I always like this card. I think it's very strong, but it's hard to play at turn 7. Let's see what they're gonna do. So it's gonna be a Nether. Changed from 5/6 to 6/7. Okay, it's a buff. At the end, and now it's gonna be at the end of each turn, destroy an enemy creature with 3 health or less. So you're guaranteed to destroy an enemy creature with 3 health or less as you play this card and you pass the turn. I mean, it would be nice if they would put this as a 6 mana. 7 mana. I don't know. I think it's one of those changes that the card is pretty much the same still. Ooh, Dreaming Scepter. Okay, so it goes from a durability of 4 to 2. Okay. I remember what this card does. At the start of your turn, remove 1 durability from this relic, destroy the enemy creature with the lowest health, and then you can take that damage. The only thing I like about this card, you actually gain favor from that because it's in your turn. So now ability. So now it will be an ability. Destroy a creature with 3 or less health. Ooh. So you're gonna be able to destroy 2 minions like that. I like it. It's like a Blight Bomb as a relic. It's not sure about durability just being 2. Still might not see much play. Well, you might do, because Death actually doesn't have good relics. Only has 1, a legendary one. Might see some play. Ooh, okay. So it's gonna go from a 10 mana 2/1 to 8 mana 3/3. And from at the start of your turn, set this creature's mana to cost to 10 minus the number of cards in your hand, deal 4 damage. It's a very weak card. So now each turn, set this creature's mana cost to 8 minus the number of cards in your hand, deal 4 damage. I don't know. I think it's kind of a buff. I think I might see some play because it will be a 3/3 and it's only 8 mana instead of 10, so it'll be easier to play. Might see some play. I know I've tried to play this card before. Oni. They're gonna nerf this. Okay, so it's gonna be a nether. So we know what this do. It basically buffs out all your weakest minions every time you play a card. But it's one of those cards that it looks powerful, but you need to know how to play with it. If you're gonna play 2 minions, you need to make sure that you play the highest health minion first, if you can. Otherwise, you're never gonna have a chance to buff that one. Anyway, it's gonna be ward. After you play a spell, this creature gets +1/+1 and wards. Ooh. It's a nerf. And it's a hard one. I think this card might start seeing less play. I like this card. Corliss, the Rune Moth. I was actually playing this card in my Tempo Mage because it's immediate value. I mean, end of your turn value. And if it survives, so if you have a board, you're able to play this. Your opponents obviously cannot destroy with the minions or a spell. It's amazing. And if you're able to, and if you were able to comb this with Oni, you know what, guys? I'm actually trying to put this card on this mage deck I'm doing, because I'm testing the that new Divine Order cards where you draw a card and then it gives ward to all your creatures in your hands. I might try this. Put this one. I like this card. Let me take note of that before I forget. Because this card is really good. Take note of this. See if I can fit this in my deck. Well, let's see that we're gonna change. It's gonna be a wild cards, so faction wilds, health from 1 to 3. Okay, sounds like they're gonna nerf. Backline at the end of each turn, add a random rune to your hands and reduce its cost by 1. Huh, I mean runes are... Can I see the runes here? No, I think there are 2 mana, aren't they? See the comments. What do you guys think? What do you think, Zero? I forgot. I think there are 2 men, aren't they? Oh, there are 2, 3. So yeah, I think this is a buff. Oh, okay. Stop doing this. Let me log in Reddit so it stops refreshing. Hopefully. The thing is, I think this is a buff because it's going to be a 1/3 and it's not at the end of your turn, it's the end of each turn. The thing is, you don't get it for free, the card, but it's still reduced costs. By the time you get to play this card, you're probably already in turn 4, 5, so it's fine. I like it. I think it's a buff. That was Corliss. Okay, we're gonna ignore these ones because it's just factions. So Frey will be Mystic, Tainted Trent will be Wild, Nefarious Briar will be Wild, which is, I mean, it's already Wild. I think this one is Wild as well, so yeah. Staff of Roots. Oh. So it's gonna be a 3 mana 2/2. Okay. And now it only summons a walking plane if you control a wild creature. I think it's a nerf. Especially because it's going to be a 3 mana. If it was a 3 mana 2/3. Now this card is very good. What are you going to do with it? So it's going to be a 3 mana 2/2. Oh, that's not good. Roar, this relic gains, gains +1/+1 if you control an Amazon. So it could be a 3 mana 3/3. Wait, I'm confused. No, they're talking about something we don't have yet. 2 Twin Strike, Blitz, Roar. This relic gains 1 strength if you control an Amazon. So it's gonna be a 3/3/2. Meh. Okay, I know this one. You get a random nature card when you heal and if you're full health. So heal your god for 3, add a random 7 mana cost wild creature to your hand. Oh. Man, I like this card now. I mean, I always did, but now 7 mana. 7 mana. So he heals your god for 3 and gives you 7 mana. I like this card. Because nature has really good 7 mana cards. Let's see them. You have this one, which I think they're changing to, they're planning to change to still summoning a 7 mana, but then it destroys the card. This one. I mean, yeah, I like it. That was this card. I like it. Heal your god and add a random mana cost wild creature to your hand. Wow, that's a buff. It's a buff for me. We know this one. So it's going to be an Amazon. Makes sense. And it's going to be a 3/3. So it's a 3/3/3. Okay. I think it's alright. Okay, so this is going to be a 3/4 now. Confused. After this creature attacks, refresh 3 mana. So it's changing from whenever this creature attacks to after this creature attacks. Don't think that changes anything. For a second I thought it will be a measure to protect against using effects to make creatures attack again, but I like the fact it's a 3/4. It's a 3/3/4, so definitely gonna see play. Yeah, I already thought that this was probably the strongest nature card at 3 mana. Because of the 4 attack, now 4 health, it's definitely gonna see play. Grendel. So it's gonna be a nether. It's gonna be a 6 mana 4/4 instead of what it is right now. Blades protected. After this creature attacks, becomes protected. It's very similar to the other cards. Let's look at it, which I forgot the name. If I just look for Blitz. Isn't it? Oh yeah, Aenis. Okay, so Grendel will not have Twin Strike. I think it's a better card. Subjective. Okay, this is another faction change. Okay, will be a Olympic. Okay, let's ignore that. See how we're doing in the lists. There's probably a lot more to go. Devouring Blade. It's gonna go from a 2/2 to a 4/1. Blades to Gold Blades. Oh, if this was only 4/2. So the idea is you can attack your opponent's face now, and it destroys a random creature. I like it. It's a 4 mana removal, and you don't necessarily need to attack the face. Just attack a minion. So you destroy that one, for example, which ensures that the next one's going to be destroyed. Will probably be the one you want, unless you have something on your board. So I like it. Chalice Priests. I like this card, but it's hard to play it. Let's see. Strength from 2 to 1 at the back line. Okay, this is not a change. Next one. I like this card because you get to choose the card from your void to your hand. Also, it's gonna be a 4/2/4 Mystic. Even better. I like the card. Now it's a bit stronger. This is a good card, but it doesn't help when you can buff your opponent's minions. So that's why I have not seen much play. So now it's gonna be a frontline. Afterlife, give +2 health to your weakest creature. So we'll not see play. That makes sense. It's a buff. Or it's a unnerf. Okay, back. So it's gonna be now Mystic. It's gonna have wards. I like it. I like it. This is a buff. Backline ward, and at the end of the turn still summon a 2/2. That's a buff. That's a buff. Okay, so they're changing this to a 2/4. Only heals 2. That's fine. Okay, so they're just saying they're just changing the stats because he already only heals. Oh no, sorry. So he can only heal a creature now. I agree with the 2/4, but I don't agree with healing a creature only. It's okay, I guess. We'll probably still see some play. Okay. Okay, so this is going to be a 2-4 now instead of a 2-3. The card is strong, it's just hard to play. So now it's a bit of a buff, okay? So you're talking about the war, right? I need to pop it. I need to find a way to pop the chat. Unless I can. It's gonna block me, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, Illuminated Warrior. So now it's gonna be a mystic. Health is gonna be a 1. It's gonna change from move the chosen one 3 cards closer to the top of your deck to give the chosen one to the top creature in your deck, give it +1/+1. Give the chosen one to the top creature in your deck, give it +1/+1. This is a good card. This is like a shield bearer. So just imagine the next card you actually have, it's a creature, which obviously you can increase the odds by having less spells. So this is going to give it +1/+1, and this is a 1/2/1. This is a buff. This is a buff because it says it's the top creature in your deck. So if your next creature is, if your next card is a creature, it's going to be buffed. So I like it. Definitely going to see this card being played. Okay, I really liked when they made the change to this card to giving +2/+2. It used to be something else entirely. So what are you going to do now? So it's going to be an either, faction either or either. Now it only gives +2/+2 to your creatures with a base strength of 2 or less strength. Okay, this is a buff. This is a buff. This is a wicked buff. Wow. Because it says now it gives +2/+2 to your creature with a base strength. So it ignored the buff. So you can have creatures buffed, but as long as they are base strength of 2 or less, they will still get buffed by this. So damn, this is a good card. Jesus. Now it makes you think, oh, now I like the Acolytes. Regardless, because I can buff them. I'll still get to play this. Hollow Lights. Yeah, Asterius. Must say, one of my favorite changes. Okay, Hollow Lights. Set the creature's health to 2. If you choose a friendly creature, give it +2 health instead. To set the creature's health to 2. If you choose a friendly creature, give it +1/+2. Okay. I like it. Light seeing buffs here. Void Drake. Yeah, this was a pretty much a useless card. What are you gonna do now? So it's gonna be a death card. Okay. It's gonna be a 7/7. And it's gonna change to destroy each creature with 3 or less health. Wow. I don't know. It's still gonna be hard to play this. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think this card might now see some play. Destroy each creature with 3 or less health. I like it. Next. Okay. Oh, they're just changing domains and now it's only gonna belong to light. Okay. Heal the return of this card. Oh, what they're doing. So now it's gonna be a dead card. Oh, the Demogorgons will appreciate. To pull the strongest nether from your deck to your hand. Interesting. I think that's fine. Let's see the nether creatures. Let's look at the gods. So what could I have stronger than a Demogorgon at... What's a Demogorgon? 4-7? 4-6. So that's a 10 strength total. You wanna get some rhinos? Damn, it's really between the rhinos and I guess the Demogorgons. Okay, we're talking about this one. It's gonna belong to death only now. And he pulls the strongest instead of the higher costs. Okay, next. Okay, so now it's gonna be a 4-5-4. It's fine. Nothing much to say there, it's a buff. So now only belongs to magic. And it's gonna be a 2-4. Meh. Okay, I know this one. So now it's going to be a death card. And creatures damaged by this creature get burden +2. Wow. That's a good card. It's a good card. Might see some plain death. Oh, it's going to be a 4-4-4 now. But only belonging to Deception. Yeah, now I'm starting to see all the god changes. So now this is going to be a war card. And health is going to be 2. So it's going to be a 1-2-2. Okay, fine. And it's a lot of changes. So now this is going to be a war card only. That's a shame. And it's going to be a 2-2 instead. Okay. Discard. So now it's going to be a deception card. To draw cards. But now you can attack with it. Fine. Okay. Start of your turn, deal 1 damage to your god, reduce the cost of your hero power by 1, or your god power to... So it's going to be Mystic, it's going to be a 1-3. Okay. I think that's better, because you really want it to survive. At the start of your turn, reduce the cost of your god power by 1 until the end of the turn. So it doesn't deal damage to you. That's good. That's good. I think you made the card slightly better. Give 1 strength to one of your creatures. Wow. And it's going to be a nature card. Damn. This is probably going to be a staple. Okay. So they're going to change the name of this card. So it's going to be called the Nightleaf Hunter. It's going to be an Amazon. Nature card. And now if you control any other creatures, this creature gets +1 strength. Okay. Aggro nature, I guess. If you have another either in your hands, 12 for another one. Okay. So it's going to be a magic card now. It's going to have 6/8 stats instead of 7/7. Ooh, no. Sorry, I thought I read Afterlife. Roar. Add a random ether to your hands for each ether in your hands. Okay, that's some interesting combo. I think that's fine. Skeleton Heavy. Everyone's favorite. What are they doing with this? Oh, they're getting rid of it. It's going to death now. 3 mana. And Afterlife. Destroy the strongest enemy creature with 1 health. That sucks. They're getting rid of a staple card. I mean, I'm glad because I thought the card was annoying. Turn 2. Can you imagine if you could change the Pyramid Warden? I'm sure they would. Okay, so this is going to be a magic card now. Forget Atlantean Deception now. Heal and Elite. This is just changing. Whoops. Okay, so they're not touching. I was afraid they were going to touch this card. They're not touching. Just changing. Changing to either. That might be cool for Mage. Now you can get it. Man, this is a lot of changes. Storm Stress. It's a magic card. It's gonna be a 6/3/6. Frontline. So now we'll have frontline and still deal 1 damage to each enemy creature. I like it. I'm trying to do a frontline deck with Mage, so okay. So it's not gonna be a wild anymore. It's gonna be Olympian. Now it's a war card. Sad. It's gonna be a 6/7. Nothing to say really. And how many changes we have to go through still? Oof. This is too much. I'm not gonna finish this today. Oh, sorry. So now it's going to be a deception card and give +2/+2 to each other friendly creatures with backline. I mean, damn, this is a 8/12/10. Never noticed that. So how many creatures in deception would you have with backline? Okay, let's go next. I have to go a bit quicker here. So it's going to be a nature card, give a friendly creature +2 strength. This is permanent now. Okay, fine. Nothing to say. Okay, that's an interesting one. Remove sleep from each friendly creature. Oh, so it doesn't do the durability anything anymore. Okay. Oh, they're gonna change the name to this one. To a Vulcaneer instead of Viking. It's gonna be a war card. And it's gonna have 5 attack. Okay. Oh, they're changing this one. It's going to be a light card. And when a creature is healed, this creature gains +1 health. When a character is healed. Okay. Next we have Shield Bearer. It's just changing the domain to light. So it's going to be a 0/1, and now it's going to be a light card only. Okay. Ramparts. Okay, what are you doing with this? So it's gonna be a 1/4 now. And he just can't attack in front line. Fine. Guess. Magic cards. Lightning Strike. Deal now to only deal 8 damage to the strongest enemy creature. I will take that any day to the burn. So this is a buff for me. It's not random anymore. You actually kill the strongest one. That's a buff. That's good. So now this is going to be a 6/7, but it only deals 1 damage to each creature. It's no ability, no leech. So I'm going to see play now. Ooh, what are you doing with this one? I saw this card. I was just trying to play with the Nubian, but I like the fact it pulls it to your hand. So what is it doing now? Pull the strongest Nubian from your void to your hands. Oh, now it's the strongest Nubian. Ah. Are we talking about the rhinos? And no, what are the strongest Nubians? Spell. This one. Pulls the strongest one to your hands. Strongest one. You'll be good with this one. But if you already get turn 9 there, then I don't think there's anything that broken. Still a good change, I think. Catapult. Okay, it's magic only, strength from 0 to 2. Okay. Nothing to say there, really. I really want to look at the staple cards, but I'm not very good with the names, so it's going through. Okay, so they changed the name of this one, and now it's going to be hidden for 1 turn, summon 2 Nightleaf Prowlers. Okay, so nature cards, hidden. It's like the Fireflies, but only if you can do anything with Amazon. But it will be a 3/2 instead of a 2/2. Okay. Nothing to say really. Let's see the next one. So it's going to be Twin Strike. It's going to be Hidden Twin Strike. Health from 7 to 4. Deception. It's not great. It's not a good change. Ooh. So now it's going to be a front line. Good. If you have at least 7 cards in the hand, give each dragon in your hands and deck +5/+5. Ooh, I smell dragon. Smell dragons. I smell dragons. It reminds me of this card here. This one. Like, I would love to play this one, but you need to have 80 favor. So now, Ladon, you just need 7 cards in your hand, and it will buff all dragons in your hand and deck. Yeah, I like it. Next, ooh, we know this one. So it's going to be a 5 mana 5/5. We're definitely going to see this one play more. I like the change. So now this one will deal 3 damage to the strongest enemy creature. So you don't get to choose. It will be a nature, and it's going to be a 6/6. Okay. Next. So this is gonna be a war card only now. Eh. They're gonna change this again. Thought they were gonna change this to take the draw. Now they're changing to target 2 creatures. If they are asleep, destroy them. Otherwise, they go to sleep. It's not good. Fire Wine. So it's gonna be a 3 mana now, and give +2 strength and overkill to each of your creatures until the end of the turn. Wow. So they're gonna make it easier to play. That's a bad change, because this card already saw some play. Now it's definitely gonna see more play. This is a big buff. Fire Wine. Okay, so this is gonna now be a 3/3/3. After this creature attacks a god, gain a copy of the cards, of the top cards. It doesn't have hidden. Not a good change. That's a nerf. Okay, so this is now gonna be a 8/7/6. Gain control of enemy creature until the end of the turn. You don't even give it Goblets. Does it have to give Goblets? I don't think it does. This is a nerf. You gain control of the cards, so I think you can still attack whatever, but it doesn't go to sleep at the end of the turn. It's a nerf. Give a creature at the end of each turn gain +1/+1. Ho ho ho. That's I like it. It's a 2 and you buff +1/+1, and then end of each turn. Each turn. It's not just your turn. We're gonna see some play. See what comments we have here. Yeah. Fire Wine, 2 buffed. This card, good as well. End of each turn, +1/+1 to your minion. Wow. It's like that Deception cards. Okay, they're changing names here. It's gonna be Deception card. At the end of your turn, remove vulnerability from your opponent's relic. Meh. I think it's good. But it's not. Oh, what are you gonna do with this one? Destroy each creature, then summon a 6/6 demonic skull. I like it. Because usually when you get to play this card, you end up just summoning like a 3/3. Okay. Destroy a creature. If you do, summon a 6/6 for its controller. Meh. Ray of Disintegration. Now it destroys a creature, deal 2 damage to each god. Okay, it's kind of a buff. A Toast to Peace. What are you doing with this one? 5 mana. Gave -3 strength to each creature. That sucks. Yeah, this is a lot of changes. Okay, changing name, changing faction, don't care. And all of these factions, I wonder if the next expansion is more faction focused. Okay, so it's gonna be a ward card, it's gonna be a 3/2. Hmm. Give a friendly creature +3 strength. Okay, still strong. We don't like when Deception just plays a bunch of these and just wins the game. Makes you regret not clearing the board if you could. Alright, what are you doing with this one? God Blades, after you attack, deal 2 damage to each enemy creature, but you don't heal anymore. Sad. Arrow of Rage, this card used to be a staple when it used to cost 1 mana. A random enemy creature takes your strongest creature's strength in damage. Okay, so now you're definitely targeting your strongest creature, but still a random enemy creature. It could work, because big beasts, you know. This guy might come back. It's like kind of Canopy, but better at later stage of the game. They also nerfed Canopy. You used to be able to heal yourself. So now this is going to be a frontline, summon a 2/5 owl with frontline. Light cards. Okay. Man, we still have so many cards to check. I'm just gonna look now into things with more changes because there's a lot of cards. So now this will be whenever you summon a creature, give it +1/+1. But it's gonna be a 6 mana 6/6 and light. Fine. Next. Okay. Well, a lot of people play this card. What's gonna do now? It's gonna be a light card, so bye bye. Give +1/+1 a friendly creature with a base strength of 2 or less. So it's gonna be a 2/2/2. Give +1 a friendly creature to a friendly creature with base strength 2 or less. Okay, I guess. Hector. This is a legendary. So now it's gonna be a 7/7. If any creature in your void have Blitz, Protected, Twin Strike, or War, this creature gain those. So you lose Leech. You lose Frontline. You lose Flank. The Leech. So how's War supposed to heal? Spartan. Changing the name. It's gonna be a 3/4. This creature gains plus strength for every 2 Olympians in your void. Okay. See, this is a lot to think with all of the factions going on. Alright. So now it's gonna be a 5/3/4 and deal 2 damage to an enemy creature. Meh. Ooh. It's gonna be a Viking now. After a friendly creature takes damage, this creature gets +1 strength. So now they don't have to survive, so that's a buff. Time Bomb. So now it's gonna be Afterlife, deal 2 damage to the weakest enemy creature. Ooh, I like it. I like it. Rune Wasp. Rune Wasp. I know these cards. Ooh, now it's gonna be Deadly. Afterlife, both players unlock a mana lock. Ooh, I like it. I like it. And how many cards do we have to go through? Jesus. If I knew how to make clips, I should do a 2 parts. It's just factions. So now this is going to be War 3/2. Let's only talk about the staple cards, okay? Now it's going to be hidden at the end of each turn. Swap this strength. Okay, so now it's hidden, not just for one turn. That's a buff. Now he pulls a creature from your void to the board, then he loses one relic. It's going to be a 6 mana, 2 durability. Oh boy. This is like the other card that costs 5 mana, but with this one, if it lasts, you're able to use it twice. It's just risky to play this at 6 mana. Pull a creature from your void to the board. And you need to have some really strong minions if you're losing the game to play this at 6 mana turn. Give +1 health to one of your creatures. Okay, so this is a replacement for spirits. That's gonna go to another. I think it's going to light now. Give +1 strength to each of your other creatures. Okay. Really care. Saxion. If any creatures in your hand have deadly hidden ward, this creature gains those abilities. But now it's a 5 attack. Sure, you're losing something here now. It's not great change. Now it's give +1 burn to an enemy creature. You still summon. Okay, not much to say there. Next. Ooh. Add the stats of the creature to the texts. Okay. This is going to be a 3/5 now. Fine. Next. So now it gives +2 +1. It's not random anymore. Fine. Wicked Warrior. Change the name. Doesn't matter. Okay, so now this is going to be 6 mana. Now this is going to give +1 +2 +1 to one of your creatures. War. Okay, don't care. Now this card, since some play, destroy a creature with 1 health, summon a 1/1 Impling. It's death now. Would you really use this instead of using your hero power? Veteran Archer. So it's going to Deception. Deal 1 damage to 2 enemy creatures. Is it really changing the text slightly? Okay. Oh, sorry, it's Amazon Spear Soul, so I need to type that. So it's going to be a 2/3/2, gain +1 health if you control an Amazon. So it's going to be it could be a 2/3/3. It's okay, I guess. Next. Give +1 +1 to the strongest other friendly Amazon. But now it's going to be a 2 mana 2/3. Okay. Yeah, and these are changes that makes you think about all the Amazons there is, or there will be. Afterlife, pull the strongest Anubian from your void to the board, give it frontline. Again, with the strongest Anubian. I don't know about that. Oh, we don't care. No, no. See what's this. So now heal 3 to each friendly creature, draw cards. Oh, it's gonna be 1 mana. Nice. I like it. Okay. A +1/+1 to a friendly creature with a base strength of 2 or less. So I guess light card, okay. So light is gonna talk a lot about base strength now. Base strength. What are you doing with this one? Ward, creatures damaged by this creature get -1 strength. And it's gonna be a 2/3. That makes sense, because usually if you get to damage something with this, it dies, so it's okay. And again, he gets the base strength too, so yeah, for lights. Man, this is a lot of changes. And they expect the community to test this in 1 day. But they can always change this. Give the chosen one afterlife, add this creature stats to the new chosen ones. Ooh. Okay. And now it's a 2 mana. Like it. You're basically ensuring that when a chosen one dies, all its stats go to another card. Okay. Sentry posts. Okay, magic 2/3. Sorry, magic 3 health. Fine. Still not gonna see that much, but not think. Now this card, what is it gonna do? Give an enemy creature -4 strength. Meh. But at least it's permanent. -4 strength. When an Anubian dies, steal 1 health from your opponent's god. Wow. Steal 1 health. Could just say leech your opponent's health for 1. Now we have steal. That's a new term. War for 5. I'm not going to be talking the ones that are going from neutral to war without any significant changes. Okay, so this is going to be 3 health now. I'm sorry guys, whoever's watching, you're probably getting bored. I'm going to be playing games soon. At least I'm going through this and learning the cards' names, hopefully. So now this is going to be when a god takes damage, summon a 1/1 in play. Nothing to say really. It's hard to talk about cards if they barely see any play. Okay, so now this is a frontline counterattack. Magic 1/5. Meh. Oh, so this is used to be a staple. Change stats from 2 to 3. What stats? You mean health? At the end of each turn, set this creature's health to 3 if your opponent controls a creature. This is they are nerfing a card that, okay, it's a nerf. Next. Oh, I need to move a bit. Frontline, heal this creature for the damage it deals. Oh. Okay. I like it. Oh, this is one of those cards. Afterlife, obliterate a random spell in your void. If you do, pull this creature on the board. It doesn't do the start of your next turn. I have nothing to say really. Bronze Servants. Oh, that's the relic one. It's gonna be a 2/4 to 3/3. Fine, guess. Oh, I don't care about this. Town Guardian. Give a friendly creature +1/+2. There's a nerf here on the attack. Meh. Okay, it's hard to think on cards that don't see play. Ooh, this is going to be a magic card only now, with health 2. Okay. Just cleans the text. Still the same thing. War. It's going to be a 5 mana 3/3. Give +3/+2 to a friendly creature. Okay. Hidden for 1 turn to hidden. Okay. Okay, this just deal damage to your god. Wow. So it doesn't pull the top card of your deck into your void, it just deals 4 damage to your god. Again, you want that. You always want that if you have this card in your initial hand, because this card could be the difference between this could be the winning card if you get it in a starting hand. So you need to mulligan for this card. If you don't, and you're not in a very good position, and you draw this, well, you will kill yourself. It's one of those. It's one of those. It's an interesting card. Inconspicuous Carriage. So now it's going to be a 3/5. Front line, add 2 bombs to your opponent's deck. Okay, instead of many bombs, so they're not going to make you think about the mana gems anymore. That could have stopped me from losing a game yesterday. That was a very good way of losing. It's the brawler one. So it's gonna go from a 2/6 to a 3/5. We just talked about this, didn't we? Yeah. So we're repeating the same thing. Okay, so now this is going to be after your god takes damage, this creature gains +1/+1. Wow. I don't think I like that. This, you can really buff this. Really buff. Born Again. Pull a creature from your void to your hand, give +5/+5 and wards. Wow. Definitely for some sort of control light. I like to change. Now this is going to be a hidden for 1 turn, deal 1 damage to an enemy creature. So it's a nerf. Serene Blade. I know this one. Oh no, I don't know this one. When you summon a creature, give it +1/+1 and ward, and remove 1 durability from this relic. And it's going to be a 3 mana 0/3. Nice. Okay, we know this one. Target creature goes to sleep, gain a copy of a random card in your opponent's hands. Not the top cards. Okay. Reduce by 1, not to 0, the cost of each spell in your hands. Okay, I thought this card was quite strong. Ooh, only 1 durability now. Reduce by 1 the cost of a spell in your hand that costs 3 or less mana. Oh, this is they are nerfing this. They probably realize that this is a very good card if you're playing some sort of spell mage. Just it hasn't been easy to play this card, so now they are nerfing it. That tells you something what they're thinking. More spells for mage. Transform. We don't have enough of these cards. Target the creature. So it's going to be 1 mana. Target the creature. Dwell a creature that costs 1 more mana. What? Target the creature. Dwell a creature that costs 1 or more mana and transform the target into that creature. So now you kind of get to choose. You can use it in your opponent. Does ward protects against transform? Does anyone know? Oh, hello everyone. Just seeing the chat. Sorry, I don't know a way of popping up the chat. I'm sorry, I have someone at the door. I'll be right back. Oh, never mind. My assistant will check. My Marie will check. Sorry, I see the comments. Oh, sorry, Fiona. Sorry, I don't know how to pop the chat. Please come back. Are you still here? He's gonna be upset with me now. So, 0. Does ward protects against transform? Because if it doesn't, this is gonna be a very nice way to go around ward. I think it does. So this is an interesting change. It's going to be 1 mana. You select something. You actually dwell the creature that has to cost 1 mana more, and you transform that creature. Okay. See. Bomberman buff. You see that? I need the chat to warn me when someone new comes and chats at each stream, not just new on the channel in general. What's this Bomberman? What have I missed? Okay, let's continue. Where were we? Oh, I can't get lost now. Metamorphosis. Okay. So now it's going to be hidden at the end of your turn, give plus strength. Not even gonna think too much about that. Guys, let's just see if we have any staple cards. Okay, Crystal Rain, everybody knows this one. So now it's deal 2 damage to each enemy creature. And it's a 4 mana. That's a buff. I don't really care about the 4C. Yeah, that's a buff. I like it. But it's a silly nerf. Can anyone guess why this is a silly nerf? So this is going to be a 4 mana now. This card. It just takes the 4C, so it still deal 2 damage to each enemy creature. Does anyone want to guess why is it silly? I'll give you 5 seconds. I'll tell you why is it silly. I think I even know the name of the cards. Anytime? Is it like this? Because of this. If that's going to be now 4 mana. If that card, the Crystal Rain, is going to be 4 mana, deal 2 damage to each enemy creature, then why the hell do you want to play this? So they are making a core card better than a Genesis card. Alright, I ain't complaining. I like it. They nerfed some of the mage spells big time, so. Assistant Alchemist. Oh, what they're doing with this card. So now it's gonna be reduced by 1 the mana cost of a spell in your hand that costs 3 or less mana. Okay, so forget reducing the cost of your minions and just spam the board. But that's a nerf. Oh, that's interesting. They thought this guy wasn't strong enough, so now he will deal 6 damage. That reminds me of a Hearthstone spell if it was called Fire Blast. Probably not Fire Blast, Fireball. Oh, I'm not gonna look into this. Sorry guys, just unless it's a staple, I'm just gonna skip. Okay. Solace, destroy one of your creatures, afterlife, pull that creature from the void to the board, give it +2/+2. What's the change here? Don't know, this text change. It pulls now. Okay, I know this one. They're doing now. At the end of your turn, deal 1 damage to the weakest enemy creature. Like it. Okay. Next. Ooh. Add a nerf in this one, please. Gain control of enemy creature with 2 or less strength until the end of the turn. It doesn't give goblets. But I think it will have goblets anyway, so they're just taking the unnecessary wards, I imagine. Backstock. Oh, guys, we have the first 0 mana cost card. So this is going to be a 0 mana. Refresh 1 mana for each creature you control. Wow. That will be officially the first 0 mana cost card. Talking about Backstock. Okay, 2 more. Okay, this will be nature card, regain 1, creature damage, get power burn +1. Oh my god, this is like broccoli. It's like a broccoli on steroids. Except has a bit less health. So now we're gonna have the broccolis and the beetles. Sounds like a nature band going on. Yeah, okay, Amazon. Okay, we're done. We're done with all the changes. Let me know what's your favorites. Thank you for watching.